Hello everyone and welcome to part 14 of the Pokemon Red No Starter Run. Last time, we finished Rock Tunnel, and yeah, went to Lavender Town, got here on Route 8, and had Justin as a guest commentator, Once again, hats off to him, because God knows how boring that part would have been if he wasn't there. Um, but I guess things to clarify or talk about that I kind of missed because I was I guess too busy focusing on the whole uh, two-person commentary shit. Yeah, Route 8, what we were just on. This is Route 7, actually. I think they're actually, you could catch the same shit. Um, because, yeah, I usually go over what you catch. So for Route 8, um, Pidgeys, Mankeys, Meowth for blue, Mankey only red, Ekans, Sandshrew, for blue and red. Um, and then more version exclusives. Growlithe gets red. Red gets Growlithe, and blue gets Vulpix. Yellow, there's also some more shit like Abra, Rattata, Pidgeotto, Jigglypuff, and Kadabra. Um, but yeah, so there are more version exclusives. And then Route 7, more of the same shit except you get an Oddish and Bellsprout on Route 7. Um, and also the Vulpix and the Growlithe. So, like I said, more version exclusives. We also went back onto Route 12 when I went south of Lavender Town. And if you remember, that route's actually connected to what's the route? It's the route right next to, I think it's 11. I'm probably wrong. It's the route to the right of Vermilion, where the Snorlax is. So yeah, once we get the means of waking up that Snorlax, there's a shortcut to Vermilion if we want to. But yeah, here we are in the next town or city, really, Celadon City, and this is where the fourth badge is. Fourth badge being grass type. So it shouldn't be, like, grass type, to be honest, isn't that great of a type if you ask me. But I'm also going to be getting my flare type soon, that of course being Growlithe, because why not? I actually wanted to do Vulpix, because I've never actually used a Vulpix or a Ninetales. I've used a Growlithe and Arcanine before in Black 2. And it's pretty awesome. The only bad side is, and what I'm going to be getting into later, because we're actually going to be doing it in this part, this whole Elemental Stone thing. With Elemental Stones, it's just the means of evolving Pokemon. They don't evolve via level, they have to evolve via these stones. With Gen 1, there's a Thunder, a Fire, a Leaf, and a Water. And Growlithe needs a Fire Stone in order to evolve into Arcanine. Unfortunately, if you do so, there might be some moves that you might miss out on, because only Growlithe will learn those moves, and if you evolve him too soon, he won't learn those moves as an Arcanine, not making him as useful, So in Black 2, I actually waited till he learned I think Flare Blitz, which isn't a move that existed in Gen 1. I think it was introduced in Gen 4. But yeah, I think he learned it level 50 or 50 something. So I wasn't able to evolve the Growlithe until the 50s, and that sucked. But I don't know when I'll evolve him. I'll check his moves, see what moves I want to learn. If I don't really see anything, then I'll just evolve him. But we're going to be using Growlithe for this one. So yeah, this whole part is actually just going to be exploring Celadon, because it's actually a real big city. It's not the biggest. The biggest goes to Saffron, which we've been blocked by at least 4 different ways now. Well, all 4 actually. So yeah, that's the biggest city. So like I said, I'm just exploring Celadon, showing you all the bells and whistles this place has got. That place was actually kind of interesting because it was like a hotel. And as you could notice, the design looked a lot like a Pokemon Center. Supposedly, during the development cycle of the game, instead of Pokemon Centers, it's supposed to be like a traditional RPG where they're actually hotels. But I guess that idea was scrapped for the Pokemon Center. But they decided to use that for, I guess, just a little, I don't know, thing and here in Celadon. It's actually got a nice dynamic because that I think that the lady brought her brother or sister along, and then the husband's all like, "What the fuck, man? I wanted to get lucky." Oh, of course he didn't actually say that, but you know, that's what you can get from that conversation. This here is shit, I don't remember. I think there's a name of the building. I think it was even said before, but it's kind of a special building in which, well, this lady's got really nothing special to do, except in Fire and Leaf Green. You actually have to go to her for something, which I'll touch base upon later. But, well, there are two main attractions here. One is, this is the headquarters for Game Freak, and Game Freak is actually the developer for, this game, and all the Pokemon games. Well, not all, but, the main games, the versions. Because, I think like other developers like Genius Sonority, I probably butchered that, but they developed the Coliseum and XD games on GameCube, so you know, saying all games is not right, but yeah, that's the first I guess section of it. You can actually access that PC, and as you see, I was able to move my items around and stuff. But yeah, here's the development team, and if you actually talk to them, they talk about shit about the. Yeah, you see, he's talking about the game, about how they're making it and shit, so it's actually, like, it's actually kind of interesting, so, yeah, this guy's a programmer, messing with it could bug the game, messing with it can cause missing no, that kind of shit. But yeah, it's actually, I don't know, I think there's like a Game Freak HQ in every game, where you could just go talk to them and get little nods at game development and shit, and it's actually nice. But as you saw, that guy was the, I guess the main honcho. I don't know what the fuck he called himself. If you complete the Pokedex and talk to him, he'll give you a special reward. That reward actually just being a certificate saying, yeah, you fucking complete the Pokedex. And it was actually printable with those Game Boy printers. I never owned one or saw one in use or action, but yeah. So if you actually do complete the Pokedex, talk to that guy, and he'll give you a certificate. Print that shit out with the Game Boy printer and hang it on your wall, and you'll be the hot talk of the town. Oh man, I wonder if anyone ever did that, but probably. So that's pretty much it. There was one place two places obviously. I haven't gone to the department store yet. Because we'll be doing all that shit later. And also, I haven't shown off the god damn it, I want to say casino, but that's not right. Gambling corner, I don't know, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Game corner, I think it's what it's called. Yeah, you can actually gamble, quote unquote, in this game. It's just a means of getting coins, and if you trade those coins into the building right next to the game center, you can get like TMs or certain Pokemon that are hard to get. Some may even be, I think one Porygon is a Pokemon you can't catch at all, so if you want to complete the Pokedex, I hope you're good at the whole gambling and slot machines, and yeah, because you need to do it to get that Porygon. This is just more train tips, but the main attraction here is this Eevee, and this was being the main attraction that I was telling you about in this whole building. Eevee is a special Pokemon, and this is where I guess I was gonna start to get into more of the evolution stones, but Growlithe did that for me. But Eevee is a Pokemon that can evolve into all different types and kinds of Pokemon, and it's all via, well, at least for Gen 1 anyway, via evolution stones, except for the Leaf Stone, which I never really got. But so yeah, the Thunderstone evolved him into Jolteon, the Fire Stone evolved him into Flareon, and the Water Stone into Vaporeon. Like I said, I don't understand why they didn't do Leaf Stone for, well, Leafeon. Leafeon actually becomes a thing later in Gen 4, but its evolution means is by leveling up via a specific rock, which is kind of weird, but when I do Gen 4, I guess I'll talk about that fucking 10 years later. But yeah, so in here, that's the 3 so far. Now there are, let's see, 2 more in Gen 2, 2 more in Gen 4, and 1 more in Gen 6, so there are 5 more plus 3, there's 8. Um, so far 8 different kinds of evolutions, as they call them, that you can get. But here in Gen 1 we only got the 3. And of course, like I talked with Justin last part, I'm getting the Jolteon. Because, fuck yeah, Jolteon. I actually think he's the best. I think he's my favorite out of all the evolutions. Either Jolteon or Espeon, which is the psychic type in Gen 2. The only thing I don't like about Jolteon, or, Espeon is it's really hard to get because you have to level it up via happiness, or friendship via the day, which, yeah, I'll talk about when I do Gen 2. But yeah, I guess I might as well talk about the fucking department store now, because this thing is, wow. Imagine a Pokemart, and a Dillard's, or a Sears, or whatever the fuck you go to, had a baby, and this is it. There are, I think, 5 or 6 floors, and each floor sells different things, like, except this guy. This guy actually just gives you TM this floor. He doesn't sell anything. He gives you the TM counter, and I think he makes a pun about how he's talking to you over the counter, so... it's not that great of a move, actually. It somehow, it's a counter. They attack and you somehow counter it. I've actually never used it, don't know how it works, don't care. This is actually, like, there are just a bunch of NESs hanging around, and it's talking about different genres of games, like sports, fighting, and this last one here, this one's a great one. It's an RPG, there's no time for that. It's just kind of funny, because, you are playing an RPG, and it's just, But, yeah, so this floor has got the ones with the evolution stones. Like I said, like other floors, they just got your standard stuff, like potions and shit. Other floors got TMs. Other floors have stat-based, or stat-increasing items like protein and calcium. This one, like I said, this is the main one that we want to go to, and just the one you usually go to in general if you come here for the elemental stones. I saw that you can also buy a Poké Doll. I just actually recently found this out, but it lets you escape from a wild encounter, like, I guess for free. There's no chance of it stopping, Like if I were to try to run away with a Graveler, like I did earlier with the Diglett, I was too slow, so I couldn't get away. If I use a Poké Doll, it's a free escape, so... I never used it, never will, because I don't see it that beneficial, but, yeah. Eevee evolved into Jolteon, so that's awesome. I'm going to be teaching him Thunderbolt once I get the TM. I think it's in the PC. I do all that PC organization shit at the end of the part. But, yeah. Jolteon's going to be our new main member, and he's going to kick a shit ton of ass, that's for sure. So yeah, this floor is the drug section, as it said there. So yeah, like, all your stat-based stuff for increasing items and shit. All your X stuff that increases during battle, never really use those either. I don't know if I ever really talked about those, because I remember Misty using one, like I think in X defense. It just increases one of your stats that whatever you use during the battle, not permanently. Whereas like protein and calcium, that does it permanently, but you can only use it about like a limited time. It has something to do with the EVs that me and Justin were talking about last part. And like I said, I'm no expert on EVs. Don't ask me. If you're curious about them, there are plenty of other YouTubers out there who've done like EV tutorial videos real well. I still don't understand it till this day, so if you don't really get it, don't feel bad. It doesn't matter. But yeah, at the top of the floor is also a main attraction here because we need to get drinks. If you give all 3 of the drinks to this chick, you actually get TMs that are actually real useful and like amazing. Like right there, I got Ice Beam. Awesome. I love that move to death, usually because when it comes to Dragon-type Pokemon, I deal with them with Ice types because they're weak to Ice types, but I never really use an Ice type in my team, so I usually teach Ice Beam to like a Water-type Pokemon or whoever can learn it. So whenever I'm like, oh shit, I gotta fight Lance, whip out the Ice Beam and there you go. So if you don't want to catch an Ice-type Pokemon, but you're like, fuck, I need an Ice-type move, that's how you get Ice Beam. I also got Rock Slide and Tri-Attack. Tri-Attack's, it's like, it's a normal type move, but it somehow combines Electric, Fire, and I think Ice? into like one move, but it's normal type. It's just aesthetically cool. I don't think it does too much damage, but whatever. And then Rock Slide's a pretty good rock type move, so I obviously taught the Graveler. But we're actually going to need to get one more because, you know how those guards were thirsty and wouldn't let us get to Saffron? This is how you do it. You have to get them. It doesn't matter what drink, you get them any drink. I guess you can just get the water since it's cheapest. Give it to the guard, and there you go. We can finally go to Saffron. It doesn't matter which guard either. You give it to just one guard, and then all the other guards are just cool with you. So it doesn't make any sense. Don't question it. It's a game. I don't know. But what I was gonna touch base upon earlier is in Fire Red and Leaf Green. In order to get past the guards, you can't give them the water, lemonade, or pop. You have to give them this like tea, like I forget, it might be like iced tea or just like some kind of like green tea, I don't know. But that old lady in that building with where I got the Eevee and the Game Freak, she gives it to you, so she is important in Fire and Leaf Green, but not this one. Right here is Route 16. Not much to write home about. There is another Snorlax. Like I said, that's the second one actually. There are only 2 in the game. As far as shit you can catch, nothing interesting really. Spearow, Rattata, Dewdua, which is a new flying type. Nothing special. I've never really used it. Don't really care. And Eradicate and Fearow in yellow. So just a bunch of really normal and flying type Pokemon. Probably the reason being is because right here, as you saw, I got the HM Fly from this lady. This is actually definitely get this because it isn't mandatory by any means, but it's by far like one of the what the fuck is best HMs in the game because not only is it a pretty good flying type move, it lets you travel to any town you've already visited. So it's just like it's a fast travel pretty much. So it's like, oh, I want to go back to Palatown. I don't want to fucking walk all that way. Just get your bird Pokemon, fly, and there you go. You're back in Palatown within a second. So definitely get Fly. It's amazing. And by this time, I think it was Lieutenant Surge's badge that let you use Fly. So yeah, we could obviously use it right now if we wanted to. But yeah, I'm just cleaning up the PC or my inventory because, you know, it gets so fucking cluttered. I've already talked about this because bleh. But yeah, don't worry, Gen 2 and onward, the inventory is so much better. It's just, ugh, it's great. But yeah, like I said, we're going to be teaching Jolteon Thunderbolt here, and Nidoking can learn Thunderbolt. That's actually interesting. Huh. But, yeah, I think this is actually the end of the part. Yep, there it is. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. In the next part, I actually don't know yet because I haven't recorded it yet, but we'll be fighting, obviously we'll be fighting the gym leader, I'll be catching my Growlithe, all that good shit, so, stay tuned for that. So, I'll see you guys next part. Take care.